Hi, my name is John, uh, and I am a soldier with the Salvation Army right now. But 3 years ago, pretty much to the day, I was a total mess. I was a wreck, and I didn't know if I had a future in life. Uh, I had a good job with the U of M as a pharmacy technician, but my life just unraveled over the years, and I was in such a desperate situation. My health was out of control, my blood sugars, I'm a diabetic, I had a high blood pressure, I had cholesterol, I lost my job because of my drinking, and I didn't know what to do and where to go. And then one day, probably in early October, my sister-in-law gave me information about the Salvation Army, saying that this is a 6 month Christian-based program, and I was born and brought up as a Christian, and I studied the Bible, but over the years I had gone away from the Lord, and that's why I was in such a mess. So I had decided that I needed a change, and I just came here with no expectations really, but I wanted something to change, and I came here. It was a Sunday morning when I joined here, and the first thing was I attended chapel. And then I looked around me, and there was 120 or 130 men all around me. And then I realized that they were in the same situation as me, and that I was not alone. There are hundreds of men going through the same situation which I was going through. Many of them had families, they'd lost their families, and had been in jail. But for the grace of God, I had never had any legal problems, but I was no better than any one of them. So I just attended that. I started the work therapy program, which I think was a very, very good program, because that helped me get my work ethics back, punctuality, being a team player, working together with people of different backgrounds. And so that was my situation when I entered the Salvation Army. So the thing about this program is we work for 8 hours a day, and then at the end of the evening, after supper, we have 3 to 4 hours of classes on chemical dependency, on the Bible. We have counselors, one-on-one meetings, and I think overall all these helped me because I came to answer questions which I had been hiding from my life for a long time. One of the groups which really helped me was the Alpha group, which is a bunch of local businessmen who had concerns about people in recovery and try to help them on a day-to-day or week-to-week basis. And one day we had a meeting on a Wednesday evening, I clearly remember, and we were going through the book of Romans, and Romans chapter 7, verse 14 through 25. And to cut it short, it was basically, I know what is right, but I do the wrong things. I know what is wrong. I try to do the right, but I cannot do it. And it just suddenly clicked in my mind. This is exactly what I was going through. And so I said, Lord, this is what I need. I cannot do it on my own. I need your help. And from that day forward, things got better. I started understanding myself. I started understanding what's the purpose which God has brought me here. I finished the program in about 7 months, and through the Alpha group, there were some gentlemen who had started a mentor corps, and with them, a few of us were selected to join McDonald's. And over the years, I had periods of unemployment, and a lot of people, including some of my family and some close friends, said, "Hey, John, instead of waiting for the perfect job, just go and work at McDonald's." And I said, never in a million years to myself, and that is where God led me. And I said, wow, the first place which I said I will never work was where God led me. And in a matter of 6 to 9 months, all of us were selected to join the manager supervisory training program to serve as shift managers, and I went through that, and I finished that. And the initial commitment was for 9 months to work with McDonald's, but by the grace of God, I was there for about 17, 18 months. Then one day, I was at work at McDonald's, and I got a call from one of my close friends here at Salvation Army, Mr. John Holteen, who was kind enough to call me and said there was a position opening up at the Salvation Army, and so I said definitely I'll be interested, and I gave my application. By the way, in the meantime, I had always had a concern that I wanted to serve the Salvation Army, and I talked to Mr. Price, the administrator, and he said, John, we need you to be clean and sober for a minimum of 2 years. And I don't know if it's circumstantial, but pretty much to the day of 2 years, me and another gentleman here, we enrolled in the classes, and then we became soldiers subsequently. And now it is about 17, 18 months we've been soldiers here, and we are just serving the Lord and doing what is right. So this is what God has been doing in my life, because when we try to do it on our own, things never worked out, at least for me. And once I trusted God, I just said, Lord, you know what's happening in my life, you know what's happening with my family, you know what's happening with my health. And in this next week it'll be 3 years since I've been clean and sober. My health has become excellent. I've got a good relationship with my family. God has restored my relationship with my family, with my wife and my daughters and my parents and my friends. And I am attending the Salvation Army chapel. I'm trying to mentor a few guys. Then I'm also doing some Bible study and things on a daily basis. I'm praying every day. I love music, and I'm involved with another church called 3 Degrees Ministries, and I'm encouraging the men and the beneficiaries here at the Salvation Army to come and expose themselves to messages and hope which a lot of the musicians who are playing on Christian radio these days, and how God has transformed their life. And so with that, I want to thank you very, very much for allowing me this opportunity to speak to you. Thank you.